Hey guys, it's Ashley, and today we're going to be doing another May unboxing because I haven't done enough already. I just really love bookish boxes, you guys, and I just want to try them all. So today we are going to be reviewing and testing out Illumicrate. This subscription box I feel like has been around for a while, but I've just now recently been hearing about it. I don't know why. I just popped up on my Twitter one day and I was like, what is this? And I found it and I was like, oh my god, this looks amazing. Basically, Illumicrate is a bi-monthly subscription service, so it's every 2 months instead of every month. Not 100% sure if there's a theme or what the theme is. I just really wanted to try this box because I have heard good things about it ever since I found, you know, their Twitter. And so I'm just really excited to get into this. Let's get started. So fun story. Illumicrate is actually a subscription service based in the UK like Fairy Loot is, and because it's based in the UK, it's so much more expensive for me because I live in the US. So when I saw that she was looking for booktubers to, you know, review her box, I was so excited because I was really wanting to try out like a UK subscription service, even though there's really, you know, no difference between a UK and a US one. I've just heard such great things about Fairy Loot and how Illumicrate, and I just really wanted to try something from the UK, okay? Daphne was so kind enough to send me this box, so thank you so much. And I think I just butchered the bottom of it, but you know what? It's worth it to see what's inside. Oh my god, it's so pretty! It's with the yellow! Oh my gosh! Okay, I'm gonna dump the worms on the bottom, on my floor, because I like making a mess. Comes with a postcard. It says Illumicrate, and on the back I think has all of the stuff that is in the box, as a usual bookish subscription box does, so I'm not gonna look at that even though I just saw the name of one of the things. Thanks for letting Illumicrate brighten up your days, which is so cute. Oh my god, it smells so good! Ah, this is already so exciting, you guys. I see things that I am obsessed with. Alright, so the first thing that I pulled out is actually this Beauty and the Beast inspired door hanger. It just says "Be Our Guest," and it's in like a watercolor print, and it's so cute. It looks like it was made by TJ Lubrano, and this is exclusive to Illumicrate. And then it looks like there's also this little print that comes with it. It says "Home is where the books are," and they're so cute. Look at the Lumiere, and it's Cogsworth, and it's Chip, and they're just so cute. I am obsessed. I'm just like a sucker for cute prints, you guys. You don't understand. I'm a sucker. I can't not like a cute print. I can't. The next thing that I grabbed out of there is actually a mug! And I've never gotten a mug in a subscription box before, so this is exciting. This one's a Feyre mug from A Court of Thorns and Roses, and it's really cool. I really like it because it's got the 3 different stages of like her character development throughout the books, you know? There's A Court of Thorns and Roses Feyre, Human Feyre, then there's A Court of Mist and Fury Feyre, and there's A Court of Wings and Ruin Feyre, and I really like this. The artwork was made by Merwild. Again, it is an exclusive item to Illumicrate, and it's so pretty, and I'm so glad I have it. It's gonna go like right by my AcroMath book. Okay, so the thing that was making all of the noise in the box was actually this candle. The top had come off of it and it was kind of like rattling around everywhere. It's called Mermaid Lagoon. It's an Illumicrate exclusive. Again, there's a lot of exclusive things in this box, so that's something that's really cool. You're not gonna find this stuff anywhere else. The scent is called Tropical Splash, and it was made by Flicker Ink. And it's really a strong smell. Like, it's the kind of smell that if I smell it for too long, it's gonna give me a headache, so I need to just like set this down somewhere where it can just chill and like I can start breathing normally again. But don't get me wrong, it smells really good. The next thing that I pulled out I think is just a little promotional little tidbit. It's actually just a pin, and it says "Let the Gender Games Begin." I think it's supposed to be promoting a book called Gender Games by Juno Dawson, and I've never heard of it. So the next thing that I had in the box is actually something that I've actually really never seen before, and it's a bookmark, but look at it. Look at how cool it is. So it looks like it's supposed to go on your page like this, right? So the corner of your page goes in here, and then you can see like the little star poking out of it. This is really cute. I really like this, and it's really unique, and I am obsessed. It was also made by Penguin Co., and again is an exclusive item to Illumicrate. Okay, so the next thing that I pulled out I think is another promotional possibly thing. On the outside it just has hashtag Taste of Blue Light, so I'm not 100% sure what that is, but what was inside is actually these mini prints, and I don't know what they're for or what they're supposed to be promoting. If there's a book called Taste of Blue Light that's coming out, maybe, I'm not sure. There's really not a lot of information on it, but these prints are very pretty. I'll go ahead and show you some. They all have little quotes on them. Colors are lights, suffering, and joy. And then, what happened to you, Lux Langley, to make your nightmares turn red? This one that I'm not gonna read because it looks really complicated. And then there's this one, which I really like, We Were Magic and Fearless. And then there's also To Art and Let Go. The next thing I grabbed out is actually a big old poster. And this one says, if there's one thing I know, it's that luck can change in an instant. This is a promotional piece from Macmillan, and it's for Windfall by Jennifer E. Smith, which I believe is already out, possibly. I know that Booksplosion did that book maybe last month or this month. I'm not 100% sure. The next thing I pulled out, I'm actually super excited about because I love this so much. If you guys watched one of my Illumicrate unboxings, I'm not sure which one it was, where I got a keychain. I am obsessed with keychains, and this one is definitely going on my key ring because look at this baby. Look at it. Look at it. It says swish and flick, you know, from Harry Potter. You swish and flick. If you don't know about this in Harry Potter, you won't get this immediately. So the people that I'll have complimenting me on it, I'll know. I'll be like, you're a Potterhead too. This keychain was made by Nutmeg and Arlo, and I am obsessed and will definitely be checking out their shop because I love this. So the next thing that I pulled out is actually one of the 2 books that are included in this box, and this is the first one. It's called Truth or Dare by Pratt, and this actually reminds me so much of Replica because one side you read the story this way and the other side you read the story this way. It says, what truth must she face? One story, 2 sides. And it doesn't actually have a synopsis, so I'm not really sure how to explain what this is about. Included is also a note from the author, which is really great, and it's very long, so I'm gonna be reading that on my own time. What I can tell you about it, though, is that it's a funny and touching story about friendship, secret identities, and internet fame. And something else that I really love about it is that it's signed, so that is absolutely awesome. And the last book that was included in the box is called The Walking Land by Callie Bates. This is actually an advanced reader copy. This is an ARC, and I'm very happy to have this because it's gorgeous for an ARC, and it sounds really interesting too. Basically, from what I'm getting from this book, 14 years ago, King Antoine took Alana hostage because her father had tried to start a rebellion and it didn't work. Now she's 20, and her father is now going to try to break her out. He's going to tell everybody that she is the legendary Wild Guard Reborn, a sorceress who can make the very earth tremble, when in reality, nobody really knows that she actually does have this kind of magic. And so now she has to decide which side she's on and whether she'll use her powers for, what is it, mercy or revenge. So this is really interesting. I'm curious to know whether like the king or her father or if it's really anybody on the good side, you know, is she all alone in this fight? On the front it also says, Wild Guard came bearing a flame in her heart and her hair crowned with the pale light of stars. Where she placed her feet, the earth trembled. Where she raised her hand, mountains moved. And included with the book is also a note from the author, a bookmark from the book, and it says that a signed book plate came with it too, but I don't see one yet, so maybe it just got lost in like the pile of mess I have on my floor, and hopefully I'll be able to find that as well. And so that is going to be it for my Illumicrate unboxing. Thank you so much to Daphne for sending me this box to review. I really enjoyed it, and I love how an ARC was included. I thought that that was really awesome, so thank you so much. It is based in the UK, so if you do live in the US, it can get a bit pricey, so just keep that in mind if you were thinking about maybe trying this one out. So that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye!